Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1585 Princeton Road here in Woodburn. We're up here on the rooftop. We're going down through a 3-inch copper vent. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water's running. And we'll zero out once we get down to the bottom of the vent. This is the rare and elusive copper sewer pipe. You do not see this stuff very often. It's extremely rare. There's about 2 places you'll see it. This neighborhood and King City. That's about it. Anyway, just zeroed out there, water's running. Off we go. I'm hoping that back-to-back dive there doesn't stop us up. That was kind of a hard dive. All right, and there is a clean out. It's to the left of the front door. It's a big 4-inch cast iron beast. Didn't look like it's been taken off of there in a long time, so I opted for the roof shot. I'll have my camera out to the main lateral before I even get the cap off of that old thing. Anyway, it goes from 3-inch copper pipe over to 4-inch cast iron, and now we're into concrete, also 4-inch diameter. And so far here, very, very clean sewer line. Unbelievably clean. And you might have yourself a winner right here. This is looking like an oldie but a goodie. I actually have pretty good luck in this neighborhood, but usually they're not looking quite this good. I'll try not to get too excited here until we get the line drained out, but thus far, that's a very nice looking sewer line. So just over the drop right there is the main lateral connection. I got to pull back from it just a little bit to get a proper locate. We're going to go do that right now while the water drains out. And that puppy drains out fast. So as you stand facing the house from the street, that's how I describe everything. The clean out right now is exposed, so you have got a good reference point. The clean outs in this part of town, for some reason, they are right up against the foundation wall. But you'll see the clean out sitting just to the left of the front door, and it's to the left of the big sprinkler valve cover box. Anyway, the line pops out just to the left of the front door. It then crosses toward the driveway. You've got this big bricked-in tree area, and then surrounding it on either side is gravel. So I'm referring to the gravel area just to the left of the driveway right now. Right where that brick area meets the gravel to the left of the driveway, immediately to the left of the driveway, right on that seam there is about where the line turns and shoots out into the road. The locate I got lined up with that, where that brick meets the gravel just to the left of the driveway. That's how every line in this neighborhood is set up. Every line pops out to the left of the front door and crosses towards the driveway. This one at least doesn't go under the driveway like a lot of them do. So the pipe material we're in right now is called transite concrete. It's a little bit different than regular aggregate. Rather than having aggregate rock in the mix, it has asbestos fibers. And some people get hung up on that asbestos word. It's not a concerning thing for a sewer line like this. In fact, what it allows for, if I were to have one of the 2 pipe products, I'd rather have transite. It has pipe joints about every, I want to say it's every 10 feet in transite versus every 2 to 3 feet in regular concrete, so a lot less points of entry for roots to get through. And the pipe joints are fern coat. They're not grouted. They're much, much stronger pipe joints. You can see little rubber gaskets kind of poking through the joints there. So it's a much more robust pipe joint for one thing. The beauty of this stuff though is it remains smooth throughout its entire lifespan. Up until the day it drops dead, it remains smooth, where aggregate concrete becomes extremely rough over time. And often becomes problematic long before anything else. It just starts snagging debris. That transite has held up beautifully. It is spotless clean, every joint's tight. It behooves you, if this is the house you're gonna be in, like a forever home, It behooves you to keep an eye on these things nowadays with the advent of trenchless epoxy liner systems. If this thing keeps aging like it is, this still has quite a lot of life left in it. But eventually what happens is usually the pipe joints eventually wear out, especially in the concrete, whether it's transite or regular concrete. That's usually where it wears out first. Once you start to see those joints get exposed to the ground, especially if you start to see the line gradually settling, you want to get on at that point. That way you can do a liner on this thing versus digging the entire street up. You'll be about 1/3 of the cost of a regular install, at least half the cost. That's looking down the road a little ways. That's just looking into the future. Right now, this line functions absolutely beautifully. Spotless clean. All of it is in good condition for its age. Sewer line's functioning properly at this time. It really does not go any better than that right there for an old sewer line. That is a remarkably good looking line. And not only that, but whoever's been living here has kept it spotless clean. There is zero buildup to even speak of. Anyway, sewer line's functioning properly at this time.